Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Genshin Impact. We are continuing! We continue the Genshin Impact adventure, no, the Inazuma adventure. Yeah, I actually have not played really much since just walked around, but I saw this. Guess it's a new event. Okay, so there's a new event already, and we can get a Beto. I guess I'm gonna get it. I hope I can get what is it called? I hope I can get these coins, because I have a max, so I hope that it works for instead. Literally just got Inazuma, and already we have an event. Damn, it's moving so fast. God damn, guys, I seriously love the new Traveler. That's so awesome to play. Oh man, I'm getting so distracted. I love this. Ooh, there's a samurai guy here. He looks to be tough. Are you tough?
Let's get down to business. Shouldn't let your guard down.
I miss. Oh, I didn't miss. That tough you were not, dude, but nice. And I get an awesome chest here. Okay, but I'm gonna focus. We're gonna get the story stuff done, and I wanna head to the dungeon because I wanna get my traveler up. So let's go that first. Right on that. We got the two birthday, they just had birthday kids on. Child and Hotel. That one thing I'm really feeling about this account, actually, as my account, I really want to work on. It's actually getting more support characters, so I'm so happy about getting that Electro element, and she is so good at support. Because I definitely need that. I'm actually pretty happy about it as soon as it came out, like now, at the timing. Because I got, what's it called? I got the level. My level can actually get to the next adventure rank pretty goddamn soon. I'm pretty close. And because of the Inazuma, we can get a lot of experience. Oh, that's bad. I need one of these electro thing. Where do we get that? I think I'm meant to use the boat. Oh, I see it, I see it, I see it. Haha! Someone give me my boat back. Just give me this thing. Okay, let's check out this main electro. Okay, I don't really want to spend a lot of time here, so let's just rush through this. Let's just rush through this. I can always spend time here. But I really also want to get to the story, so that's the reason why. Okay, guys, but I seriously love the new design of this area. It looks so awesome. And the new enemies here, I think they're cool. The problem is just Xiao's plunge. It's too strong.
Another test subject. One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Solidify. Everybody stand back. Nothing's over. This is order.
Yeah, that's right.
Evil conquering. Here.
And now it's time to say bye. I seriously love using Xiao. I don't think I'm ever gonna find a character I like as much as him. Now, where we have done that, and I'm on my way there, I want to talk about something. Yeah, guys. I remember we did Horizon Zero Dawn series, and I actually really wanted to talk about why I'm not have continued the series, and I definitely are thinking about continuing it. I really have so many things I want to do. Gameplay, I want to continue Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Complete that. And probably when I'm done with that, it's gonna be continuing. I have another series planned like for when Sword Art ends. So that's gonna come up first. And it's definitely on my list. And now when the new character that just announced today, they announced that Aloy is actually coming to Genshin. I really goddamn want to continue that game. I really wanted to continue it before, but okay, so guess I have not unlocked the new weapons. Okay, so I actually really want to continue that. I actually also only wanted to continue it before the character got announced, but I really didn't have had the time to continue the series, but it's definitely on my plans. The character is getting into Genshin. for free, I definitely are gonna get the game completed, hopefully. We're definitely gonna continue it. I really loved it. It was so fun to play. Okay, but we got this quest here, so...
According to the letter, this should be the place.
Sorry, we don't serve the general public. I'm afraid you have to leave.
Hey, I'm here to talk to somebody.
The Yashiro Commission's seal.
Yeah,
This must be from Mr. Toma. In which case, welcome to the Komore Tea House, a safe haven for the Yashiro Commission.
Well, that sounds more like it.
Oh, thank you for letting me in then.
Well, now that we're here, where's Toma? Paimon doesn't see him anywhere. Do you think he forgot his promise to meet us?
That's the thing you're wondering. I'm wondering why there's a dog on the table.
Who forgot their promise? I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me.
What the fuck?
What? Is that dog talking to us?
Relax. No need to look so surprised. I take it this is the first time you've seen me in this form?
What the hell, is he a dog?
Huh. So you didn't see anything like this when you were in Liyue Harbor?
Ah, now that you mention it, this does suddenly seem less out of the ordinary.
Alright. I've had my fun.
Hey, you're this close to getting an ugly nickname, mister.
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here for you for so long, as was the case in Rito. So I came up with this little fun greeting for when you arrived.
Okay.
But in all seriousness, I would like to apologize about that little test you went through earlier. Though it was quite necessary. It helped us determine whether or not to bring you before Ms. Kamisato, and whether you had the courage to face the lightning alongside us.
Don't think that Paimon's gonna forgive you just because you're getting all serious now.
I'm on what food? That she forgives you.
Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies. Let me just say this. You've often found yourself skirting the rules from the very beginning, haven't you? Naturally, this is due to your unwavering and resolute determination. A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same. But when the lightning struck... Ah, so you've heard of his story.
Yeah.
His light still burns all the more brightly. Yes, of course. I will bring you to the Kamisato Residence where the Yashiro Commission is located. But before that, there is one other place I was hoping you both would accompany me to.
Of course you say that. Of course you say that.
I would like you to come with me to the statue of the omnipresent god. It's still under construction now, but you can already see it from practical...
Let's go see a statue. Oh my god, it looks like Venti's. But this one has no hands. Oh, it has hands, but you know what I mean. We can sit on the hands. Oh my god, this area is awesome. I still love this city.
Area sure feels gloomy. People probably don't come here often, do they? Huh? Are Paimon's eyes...
Visions.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt Decree are put into this statue?
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt Decree. Before I try to explain, I should perhaps remind you first that Mondstadt is the city of freedom, and Liyue is the city of contracts. As for
yeah.
Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity. The Ryden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler and its deity. The Eternity in question is her endless and unchanging will to rule over Inazuma. As such, she relies on the Tri-Commission to regulate the nation's affairs and the Sakoku Decree to limit the people's movement. The Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis, allowing the stream of time to flow from one end to the other without disturbing it for all time.
Seems like every god has their own will.
Of course, this is my own limited understanding. As for the reason behind the recent Vision Hunt Decree, perhaps the Shogun believes that visions grant people the power to change, and that her eternity doesn't allow for such instability. Whatever the case, the fact is that the Ryden Shogun has dispatched the Tenryou Commission to scour the nation for visions. And this statue of the omnipresent god can be seen as Inazuma's symbol of eternity.
But if that's the case, wouldn't you say that the Ryden Shogun is being, I don't know, selfish?
Only outlanders such as yourselves would ever dare speak out so directly against the Ryden Shogun. And yet, I agree. The Vision Hunt Decree is something that simply should not exist. and Miss Kamisato has been committed to fighting it since the day it was announced.
What the hell?
Hey, are you okay? You look like your mind is elsewhere.
Sound? What sound? I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, you touched the statue, and then what?
Aspirations? That would seem to confirm the saying. Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reaches a certain strength, the gods look upon them with favor. That is where visions come from. In other words, a person's vision represents their ambition. So if what you just said is true, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined. Alright, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato Residence.
Finally!
The new god there is not willing. Very nice. Like Slappers and Venti, or Xiongling as she goes on. You don't feel like as nice. I am going the right way. I'm going the completely wrong way. Whether I need to go up here though. If I need to go that way now. Yeah, okay. Back at this little town.
Ah, perfect weather for fishing. The sound of the rain scares them away, but once it stops, they're yours for the taking.
What are you talking about, child? It's not raining at all. God, it's so different. I love Inazuma. It just feels so different. Oh, who are you?
Everybody stand with lightning slash!
Hey, get back here.
Lightning slash! Thunderclap! See?
Bye. Ooh, nice crystals. What is this thing? What the hell? Okay, what is this? Oh, do this. I got you. Thank you for that, I guess. Oh, we got a teleporter. Wait, no, okay, that's not the Morn from last episode.
So, this is the kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh? Paimon kinda expected it to be snazzier.
Welcome at last to the Kamisato Residence, honored guests. Miss Kamisato is delighted to finally meet you.
Is this the Shirazage Himegimi you keep going on about? Oh, behind the screen?
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how Miss Kamisato is accustomed to receiving guests. Consider it a time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission. Forgive me if this is an unwelcome surprise.
Makes sense. She's a super important person after.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion, especially following such a long and wearisome journey over. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. And Toma, at present in Inazuma, in the name of the Vision Hunt Decree, the people's aspirations are being senselessly trampled underfoot. Though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, it is the people with whom we share. A commission's power rises and falls with the trust of their people. Thus, we cannot remain indifferent to this situation without also remaining indifferent to our own fate. Traveler, lend us your power, and we can...
Can you not just show you to me? I know how you look. You are literally on the banner.
Oh,
See, milady, it's just like I said. This will take us nowhere.
no, please, wait! Please, don't go!
Okay. What?
I will introduce you to the Ryden Shogun on one condition. You must fulfill 3 small wishes on my behalf.
What are your wishes?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them. Perhaps once you've met them, you will understand.
A warrior who guards a village, a former samurai who helped carry out the Vision Hunt Decree, and a swordmaster determined to become the best in the world. Does Paimon got that right?
Correct. Please do all you can to help them. I will await your return here. Then you have my gratitude.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Is she still here? Ha! Oh. Damn it! I got scared there for a second. I thought I didn't take the checkpoint. But I'm glad I did.
Why are you doing this? Why leave all of a sudden, after all these years?
Precisely. It's much too sudden. We've had no time to prepare. The children are desperate for you to take them out to play.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about. You must be Tejima. So what's made you want to up and leave all of a sudden?
Me? It's not a question of why I want to leave, but a question of what reason I would have to stay. True, but that's not why I chose to stay here. And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? And why have I never wanted to leave in all that time? I don't have answers to those questions, because I can't remember anymore. Ever since they took my vision away, it's like a slice of my memory is gone. In the past, I knew I wanted to stay here. But whatever resolve I had then, it's gone now.
Okay. Well, in that case, if we help you rediscover the reason you chose to stay, you won't need to leave anymore, right? So if we want to keep Tejima from leaving, we just need to find his diary.
If you don't mind, we will leave you to find the diary. We...
Looking for a diary. That was easy.
Tejima's diary, all right?
That was seriously easy.
Let's see what we have here. Seems like your average diary of daily village life. Huh? Wait, I went to pray at the shrine again today and stayed there a while. The omamori you gave me has faded a little. Now that's the kind of info we're looking for. So this is the omamori Tejima wrote about. Interesting. Looking at the color and the design, Paimon would have thought it belonged to a child. But anyway, if he had this with him all the time, there's a chance some of his elemental energy remained on it. Here we are. The soil looks like it's been disturbed. Must be something pretty amazing if it made him stick around for 30 years. That looks like a letter. Konda Village. Sounds so familiar. Huh. So the reason Tejima came here was to wait for someone. But he's been here for 30 years. Well,
damn.
let's go give Tejima his...
Dude, I don't think she's coming. So I guess you can leave. Ah, that's probably not the mission we might need him to stay, but okay. Here you go.
That's certainly my handwriting, but I have no memory of anything that's written in this diary. Still, it's clear that I was waiting for someone here, and that I chose to wait for 30 years. Over the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting. Anything that I could share with her, and just look at all the things that did happen over the years. How could I have forgotten something so important to me? Love, regret, everything I felt for her. No, not especially. After all, I've forgotten who she was. It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with. As if... I think... maybe not. Although... what if she were to turn up eventually, only to find I didn't remember so much as her name? When I think about it like that, I do feel a slight tinge of sadness in my... How curious. Why am I thinking like this when I don't even remember who she is? I shall remain here and keep...
Tejima seems to be dealing... okay, but still... it makes Paimon really sad.
Me too.
Seems it's just like Ayaka and Toma were saying. If you lose your vision, you lose all your hopes and dreams too. That certainly explains the state Tejima was in earlier. At least we were able to help him. Well, let's go find the next person.
Gonna be back for that quest. Don't worry about that.
There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food. We demand an explanation. How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you understand?
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this!
Oh, huh? And who are you?
What? We just happened to be passing by. We heard the commotion and came to see what the matter.
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps you can help us settle this matter. This is
Sure.
Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the area, and he's the one responsible for distribution. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to give us anything. He's keeping the provisions for himself, I just know it.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man, but he's shown his true colors. It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Ryden Shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa.
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today? My own family can barely get by as it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got other matters to attend to. And that's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Ryden Shogun.
Well, that's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt Decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the details. All I know is that I would perform certain things every month. But I don't recall what they were.
Oh my god. This is crazy.
Does it have to do with the missing emergency?
I didn't take any. To top it all off, if you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself.
Dude, I believe you.
He seems to be, but we better confirm. Let's go round up those treasure hoarders. We should be able to follow their tracks. They couldn't have gone too far.
Some more goddamn treasure hoarders. We just love treasure hoarders.
No time to lose.
They seem to every time can't find out about the job. Hey guys, wanna fight? Or you wanna talk?
We ourselves this time. All those samurai houses packed with goods. We really hit the jackpot.
You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be a lot more where this came from.
I'm not sure about that.
Leading you all on.
You demand, boss.
These seem like the treasure hoarders we're after.
Let's take him.
Oh, there goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? We could use someone like you. Kurosawa. Oh, I remember. So he's the one who sent you after us, huh?
So what did you see inside? Was it stuffed with food supplies?
Food supplies? You kidding? That place was a complete mess. All we found was a strange-looking box. I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning on opening it myself once we got back. But now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal? That little box for our freedom.
You've got a deal. Now show us what's in the box.
Huh?
There's nothing in here but IOUs.
Yeah, a lot of them too.
Actually, you can keep them.
They all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aoi. We better talk to this Miss Aoi. As for you guys, you're free to go. Just pray that our paths don't cross again.
Yes, of course.
So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs. Does that mean we broke even?
Shut it.
Okay. Who's this guy we're looking for now? This must be the person. Hello?
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something? Or perhaps there's something you want to inquire about?
About these.
You're friends of Kurosawa, I take it. Perhaps you're here to pay off his debts.
No, I just met him.
Oh, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just here to learn where they all came from. How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account. However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started writing out IOUs to cover whatever he couldn't afford of the usual amount.
So that's how he was getting those emergency provisions. Kurosawa was purchasing all the emergency provisions at his own expense, and no one ever appreciated what he did. They just complained and held him accountable.
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. In the if you ask me, had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there wouldn't be such a severe backlash now. Of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was doing was truly a thankless deed. As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions and never tell anyone, I'm still not too clear myself. If you're still curious, why don't you go ask him yourself? I see. That reminds me, it seems that his vision was recently confiscated. Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him. Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Oh, but before you go, if you would kindly settle today's bill.
But we didn't buy anything!
Information is also a kind of commodity, wouldn't you agree? Don't worry,
Fine.
I won't charge much for information about...
At least we now know where the emergency... Let's go talk to Kurosawa.
And she got our money. Guess some. Let's talk to this guy now. And finish it! Finish it! Let's talk to him. Hey dude! I found out where the food was coming from.
What are you doing here all by yourself?
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often. Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders?
Yeah.
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions.
Strange. Is that really the kind of person I was? I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all, why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a... But I could not deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant to do so. And this sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door. What did he say? It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. So all I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed. Before he passed away, he placed the sword in my hands.
Seems to be some words engraved on the hilt. Can you recognize the words?
Virtue and justice? Somehow those two words seem to explain everything now. Taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that must have been my greatest ambition after all. But what use of virtue and justice? The Tenryou Commission seized my vision. And the very people I was so desperately trying to help refused to understand me. And the irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade. I'm incapable of being a good person, yet
Yet another trope. Like losing all ambition is a terrible experience. Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision. Let's go find the next poor soul.
Okay, screw this. Let's go to him. Why did you have to be so close?
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him. Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him.
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place, he'll be right as rain in no time.
Hey there! Did something happen?
Who are you?
I'm the
I don't
traveler.
care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
I think this is you. They're not gonna live it.
No, you got it so wrong. We just came here to,
Disciple?
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way, to seek him out and ask him to train us. But then we got here and overheard you talking about how he got possessed or something?
From the way you're dressed, it doesn't look like you're from around here. Please, accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently.
That's alright.
You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more detail. Then you can decide whether to stay or to leave.
I'm already staying.
Sensei's name is Domon. A name I'm sure you've already heard.
Nope.
Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world. And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired us, and we trained hard. But then...
Not long ago,
he lost his
Sensei
vision.
had his vision taken away.
Of course. And he lost... Yeah. Okay.
Not
Got
that
it.
we'd have any means of involving the head Shrine Maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary Shrine Maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine would have clear power and authority to perform an exorcism. So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine. The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to come and watch if you're interested.
So, losing your vision can cause possession? Guess we should come back this evening and see for ourselves.
That is definitely thing we're gonna save. I'm sorry, guys. I wanna not make this episode as long as the last one. I'm gonna end it here, guys. I'm gonna say thank you for joining me for another great episode. I will enjoy Inazuma. Can't wait to see what's next and guess to see Ayaka because somehow she's behind that painting or behind that wall. Guess we're gonna see her maybe next episode. I hope. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna say thank you for watching and I hope I see you all in the next one. Bye.